Welcome students. In this video I am going to discuss another very important topic of the chapter file handling, that is file pointer and random access. So let us see what is file pointer. File pointer is another name for cursor in file handling. You know that whenever you work with a file, whether it is a text file or it is a notepad file or it is a MS Word file, you must have seen a blinking cursor in that file. And wherever that cursor is present, from that place only you start writing on that text file, right? With the same reference, here we have another name for that cursor called file pointer. So file pointer is nothing but another name for the cursor which is present in every file. Now every file maintains a pointer called file pointer which determines the position at which the required operation will take place in the file. Now that operation can be read operation, write operation, append operation. Now no matter in for what purpose you have opened the file, the place where the cursor is present, the operation will be performed at that place only. Like you can see here in the image, there is a text file called cam.txt opened, and you can see that the cursor in this file is present at this place. Now you can see that the cursor is present after T. So now if you want to perform any operation on this file, it will take place at this place only. Okay, so the purpose of a file pointer is to indicate the position at which the operation will be carried out. Now children, whenever any operation is performed on the files, two things happen for sure. First is the operation takes place at the current position of the file pointer. Means आपका कर्सर जिस भी पोजीशन पे प्रेजेंट है उसी जगह पे आपका वो ऑपरेशन होता है. और and the cursor advances by the number of bytes being operated. So cursor will move forward by the number of bytes being operated. तो जितने बाइट्स का काम आपने किया है उतने बाइट्स के हिसाब से आपका कर्सर आगे या पीछे मूव करता है. ठीक है. सो whenever you perform any operation, these two things happen. Now as I am saying that the operation takes place at the position of the file pointer, so you must first know, when you open a file for any operation, where do you find the cursor? Means what is the default position of the file pointer when you open the file in different modes. So you can see here in this table all the modes which are related to reading the text file or reading the binary file have the cursor at the beginning of the file. So whenever you open the file in reading mode, you find the cursor in the beginning of the file. Whenever you open the file for writing mode, the cursor is again present at the beginning of the file only. Why? Because in case of W mode, if the file is not existing, it will create a new file which will be a blank file. So the cursor will be present at the beginning from where you can perform write operation. And if the file is already existing, all its previous content will be removed and the operation will take place. All the previous content will be removed and the file will be opened as a fresh file. So again the cursor will be present in the beginning, and what will happen? The cursor, you can start writing on that file at that place only. Clear? Now if I talk about append operation, means append mode, you know that the file, when it is opened in append mode, if the file is already existing, you find the cursor at the end of the previous data so that you can write the new data there. And if the file is not existing, it creates a new file. So in that case the new file created will be empty. So the cursor will be at the beginning of the file. So in append mode it varies. If the file is existing, it will be at the end of the previous data. If the file is not existing, it will be at the beginning of the file. Now next thing is, let us see with the help of this example. See, I have opened this file books.txt in read mode. You can see here in read mode it is opened. So I find the cursor at the beginning of the file. Now if I perform this operation, you know that this particular operation is reading 5 bytes from the file. So what will happen? The cursor will advance, the cursor will start reading from the point where it is present. So it is present at this place. तो ये यहीं से रीड करना शुरू कर देगा और कितनी बाइट से एडवांस करेगा? 5 बाइट से. So the cursor will come at this place. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the cursor will now be present at, means after A. Clear? So you can see that the operation took place at the point where the cursor was present and it advanced by the number of bytes being operated. Then when you perform read line, f dot read line, it will start reading that line from this position only. जहाँ से उसने previous operation छोड़ा है वहीं से वो आगे read करने लगेगा. And you know that read line reads one complete line, so all the data till here will be read and cursor will now be present at this place. Okay, now when you perform read lines, all the remaining lines will be read, so the cursor will come at this point. Clear? So as you read or as you write, the cursor will move accordingly. Now talking about the ways of accessing files. See, the data from a file can be accessed in two ways. First is sequential, second is random. Now literal meanings of these two words you already know. Sequential means accessing something in sequence, one after the other, and random means accessing randomly, means in haphazard manner. So let us see how we access the data of a file sequentially. In sequential access, the characters are accessed one after the other from the default pointer position. So you already know where do you find the cursor in different modes, means their default position in the file. Okay, so in such a case, when you are performing sequential access, the characters can be accessed one after the other from the default position of the pointer. Now suppose you want to read the character T. You want to read this character, suppose. Now if you are accessing the file sequentially, you know that the file is opened in read mode, and in case of read mode, the cursor is present at the first byte. Okay, see, it is present here. Now as you want to read T, so you will have to first read A, then M, then I, and then you will be able to read T. And once you have read T, the cursor will be positioned at this place, means \n, and now whenever you perform the next reading, it will start from this place only. Clear? Now talking about random access, in this the characters can be accessed in any order irrespective of their default position, in respective of the default position of the file pointer. तो आप file pointer कहीं भी present हो, आप randomly किसी भी order में character को read कर सकते हो. So suppose you want to read T again. So in such a case, when you open the file for reading, you know that the cursor will be present at this location. Beginning में होता है. And now if you want to read T, it will straight away place the cursor here and read T. So you don't have to read A, then M, then I in order to read T. So if I talk about random access, children, you know random access is not by default possible. It is possible only with the help of few built-in functions provided by Python. So let us see what all functions provide us random access in file. So like I said, Python gives us the liberty to access and manipulate the position of the file pointer as per your requirement. How do we do it? With the help of these two functions, seek and tell. Okay, and these two functions work for text as well as binary files. similarly. Talking about tell function returns the current position of the file pointer or the byte at which the cursor is currently present. जब भी आपको फाइल में कर्सर की करंट लोकेशन जानने की ज़रूरत पड़े तो आप इस फंक्शन को यूज़ कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. अब अगर आप फाइल को तुरंत ओपन करेंगे तो वो कर्सर आपको ऑब्वियसली उसकी डिफ़ॉल्ट पोजीशन पे होगा. If it is reading mode or writing mode, cursor will be at the 0 byte, and if it is in append mode, the cursor will be either at the 0 byte if the file is not existing, and if it is existing, it will be at the last byte. Okay, so this is the default position. But suppose you have performed some operation and then you want to know where is my cursor, where is my file pointer, then in that case you can make use of tell function. So how you use it? Syntax says you write a variable name because this function will return you the byte number at which the cursor is present. So you have to receive it in a variable and see how you call it with the help of file handle object. You don't have to pass anything in it. It will simply return the place where this file handle means file pointer is present. Okay. And what it returns? It returns an integer value. Let us now understand it with the help of an example. Here you can see you have a file books.txt which is opened in read mode. So the cursor will be at the beginning of the file. Now if you find out the position of the file pointer at this place, you will get 0 because it is present at the 0th byte. जो पहला कैरेक्टर होता है वो 0 बाइट पे होता है. ये आपको मालूम है कि स्ट्रिंग्स में इंडेक्सिंग कैसे होती है. So the first character is present at the 0th byte. After this we are performing read 5. So 5 characters will be read. So M, Y, space, N, A. These 5 characters will be read and the cursor will be after A now. Okay. So see this much is read and see f dot tell is giving me 5. उसके बाद मैंने क्या किया? F dot read line. So it will start reading from this place and read till one complete line. So see this much is read along with line change character. Yes. And if you will find out the current position, you are getting 19. Then read lines is performed. After reading this much, the cursor was placed here. Now if you perform read lines, these two lines will be read. All the lines will be read in one go. So the cursor is present at this point. So all the remaining lines will be read and the cursor will reach here. Now after reading this much, see this all this data is here, and if you will want to know what is the current position of the file pointer now, so you can determine it with the help of f.tell. So see 55 is the byte number at which the cursor is now present. Children, one thing about this place means this place and this place I will tell later. आपने यहाँ देखा कि 19 आ रहा है, लेकिन अगर आप पहली लाइन के कैरेक्टर्स रीड करोगे तो यहाँ सिर्फ 17 कैरेक्टर्स हैं वी तक. 1 is extra because of line change character, but one more thing is there along with line change character which you will come to know later. So for now you just need to know that 2 bytes are extra here also and some bytes are extra here also, and what is the reason behind it, that you will come to know later. You just count the total number of characters along with line change. You will see that you have few extra characters when you determined the position of the file pointer as compared to the number of characters present in the file. Reason behind it will be told to you later. Seek function is used to place the file pointer at the particular position in the file. So suppose if you want to keep the file pointer at a particular position, like in my examples I said that I have to read T. So I don't need to read A, M, I for reaching T. I can simply read T. So for this I need to place my cursor at T directly so that the cursor may read it, right? File pointer may read it. So how do we do it? With the help of seek function. So you know that when the file is opened, the file pointer is at its default position according to the mode in which the file is opened. But later it can be placed at a different location using seek function. Let us see the syntax. Syntax is file handle dot seek offset comma mode. So you call this function with the help of file handle object only, but you have to pass two arguments, offset and mode. ऑफसेट का क्या मतलब होता है? देखिए, सीक फंक्शन से हम क्या करते हैं, इस पोजीशन के रेफरेंस से इतने बाइट्स मूव करते हैं, ठीक है. अब ये मूवमेंट हमारा फॉरवर्ड भी हो सकता है, बैकवर्ड भी हो सकता है. सो लेट अस सी व्हाट डज ऑफसेट indicate. Offset is a number specifying the number of bytes to be moved with respect to the mode. मतलब इसके रिस्पेक्ट में मुझे कितने बाइट्स मूव करना है, चाहे आगे चाहे पीछे, ये हम बताते हैं ऑफसेट के हेल्प से. अब ये जो ऑफसेट है ये पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है, नेगेटिव भी हो सकता है. अगर पॉजिटिव ऑफसेट है तो आपका कर्सर आगे मूव करेगा, और अगर नेगेटिव ऑफसेट है तो कर्सर पीछे मूव करेगा, ठीक है. सो विद रेफरेंस टू दिस इज लाइक अ लैंडमार्क. अब इस लैंडमार्क से आपको आगे जाना है तो पॉजिटिव ऑफसेट दे दीजिए, पीछे जाना है तो नेगेटिव ऑफसेट दे दीजिए. Now let us talk about mode also. Mode is actually a reference point, like a landmark, which is specified by the number 0, 1 and 2. Okay, which specifies the position from which you have to move. Okay, so 0 indicates beginning of the file. So if you are writing 0, then you are taking the beginning of the file as a reference to move in the file. If you are writing 1, then it indicates current position. So if you want to move your cursor forward or backward with respect to the current position of the file pointer, you will write the mode as 0. And if you want to move the file pointer with respect to the end of the file, you will write the mode as 2. Default value is 0. So whenever you don't specify mode, it is a default argument. If you don't specify mode, the cursor will always move with respect to the beginning of the file. Clear? Now let us understand it with the help of some examples. Suppose there is a file story.txt and I have opened it with the help in read mode. So my cursor will be at the beginning of the file, right? Now if I write f.seek20, see I have not given mode here. So mode will be by default taken as 0. So my cursor will be placed 20 bytes ahead with respect to the beginning of the file. मतलब beginning of the file से हम 20 bytes आगे आ जाएंगे और फिर मेरा कर्सर 20 बाइट्स के बाद रुक जाएगा. अब आपको कोई ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करना है तो अब ये जो 20 बाइट के बाद प्रेजेंट है वहीं से आपका ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट होगा, ठीक है. फिर सीक 15,1, इससे क्या होगा, 1 इंडिकेट्स द करेंट पोजीशन. सो करेंट पोजीशन से 15 बाइट्स आप आगे जाएंगे क्योंकि 15 पॉजिटिव है, ठीक है. अगर हम यहाँ पे देखिए -10 दिया है तो ये 10 बाइट्स पीछे आएगा करंट पोजीशन से. मैंने आपको बताया था कि पॉजिटिव ऑफसेट मीन्स मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड नेगेटिव ऑफसेट मीन्स मूव बैकवर्ड. तो ये करंट पोजीशन से 10 बाइट्स पीछे चला जाएगा. देन सी हियर, सी f.seek -5,2. f इज माई फाइल हैंडल. 2 इंडिकेट्स द एंड ऑफ द फाइल. सो एंड ऑफ फाइल से हम 5 बाइट्स पीछे चले जाएंगे, ठीक है. 0,2 मीन्स दिस मीन्स 0, मतलब एंड ऑफ फाइल से 0 बाइट, मतलब यू हैव टू स्टे एट द लास्ट बाइट ऑफ द फाइल. देन f.seek 0, it will be considered as 0,0, so you will be present at the beginning of the file. So see, this is the way we make use of seek functions. Now few important points regarding seek function and its arguments. See children, in case of text files, means in case of Python 3.x versions, only 0 reference point works. मतलब आपका reference point 1 that is current position and reference point 2 that is end position, ये इस पे काम नहीं करती है in case of text files. तो आप इसका practical implementation text files में नहीं देख पाएंगे क्योंकि ये it is not supported by 3.x versions. Okay, but with binary files all the reference points are acceptable, and basically we need these file pointers in case of binary files only, so our purpose is solved. One more thing, when you are at the beginning of the file you can't move backwards. So if you are taking the reference point as 0, don't give negative offset, it will produce error. Okay, in the same way, when you are at the end of the file, it is obvious that you can't move forward because you have already read all the content. You are present at the last byte of the file, so how can you read anything after that? So if your reference point is 2, then do not give positive offset, you should always give negative offset. Okay, so with this children, I'll finish this lecture, and in the next video of next part of this video, I'll cover some very important points along with practical implementations of these seek and tell functions, and a very important role of EOL character in case of text files. Do watch it, and I hope all of you must be clear about the content that I have told in this video. If you have any confusion, you can ask it, and the point which I said I'll be covering later, which will be covered in the next point, that 19 and 55 one. Okay, वो आपका next video में मैं cover करूँगी. So thank you so much.